Okay, now in this video, we are going to solve an unbalanced assignment problem under minimization question. Okay. Here, the assignment problem will be unbalanced. So let us see how to solve this kind of sum. Okay, first thing, we'll first go through the question. Now, if you look at carefully, there are 3 columns and 4 rows available. Hence, your question is unbalanced. Okay, so in order to solve such kind of sum, the very first step will be we'll have to balance the question. You'll have to balance it. Now, in order to balance it, okay, now there are 4 columns, sorry, there are 3 columns and 4 rows. So in order to balance it, I'll have to add one more column. Okay, column 1, 2, 3. This is already there in the question. We'll have to add one more column and it will be known as a dummy column. Okay, A, B, C, D are your 4 rows. So we'll first note down all the values which are given in the question. Okay, this is all the values which I've taken from the question. Now, in order to balance it, we'll put a dummy column. Okay, the dummy column, all the values will be 0. So with this, we'll check whether it is balanced or not. So there are now 4 columns and 4 rows. So with this, your question is now balanced. Once it is balanced, it is a 4 by 4 matrix. So once it is balanced, okay, we'll start with the very first step, that is row reduction. Row reduction meaning the smallest value from each row will be selected and it will be deducted from the remaining values of the same row. So under the first row, the smallest value is 0. So 0 minus all other values, okay, will remain. In this case, it will remain as it is. Second row, the smallest value is 0. So all values minus 0 will give you your row reduction. Same way, third column, okay, the lowest value is 0. So 35 minus 0 will give you 35. Same way, 20, 15 and 0. And lastly, again in the fourth row, the smallest value is 0. So all values minus 0 will give the same values as it is. After getting the row reduction, the next step is column reduction. Okay, column reduction meaning we'll take from each column the smallest value and subtract it with the remaining values of the same column. So in the very first column, the smallest value is 9. So 9 minus 9, 0. 13 minus 9, 4. 35 minus 9 will give you 26 and 9. Same way, in the second column, the lowest value is 20. So 26 minus 20 will give you 6, 7, 0, 10. Same way in the third column, the lowest is 6. So we have 9, 0, 9, 14. And in the last is 0. So eventually it is 0 all the way. After completing the column reduction table, now we need to check for non-degeneracy, in which the formula is that the number of lines should be greater or equal to the matrix size. Now in this question, the matrix size is 4. Now let us see how many lines, whether vertical or horizontal, can be used to cut out maximum number of zeros from the column reduction table. Now here there are 4 zeros in one column. So first I'll cross out that because that's the maximum zero which can be cut out. Okay, thereafter, okay, there in the very first row, first column, there's only 1 0. So I can go horizontally or vertically. So I'll go horizontally. In the second, again there's 1 0 available. Here again there is 1 0 available. Okay, so with this we have crossed out all the zeros from your table. So here the number of lines that we were able to draw to cross out all the zeros is 4. Hence the condition has been satisfied. So we can find the optimum assignment. Okay, for that we'll make a table. Okay, and we'll note down all the zeros which are present in your column reduction table. Yeah, so those are the number of zeros which were present. Now in order to find the final assigned value, always go row wise. Okay, always go row wise. Remember one thing. Now if you just note down the values, column 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 4 rows. Now always remember, in order to make assignment, always go first row wise. Select those rows in which there is only 1 0 available. Assign that 0. Thereafter, go column wise and finish up the entire table. Now let's see what is the meaning of that. In the very first row, there are 2 zeros. So whenever there are more than 1 0, you cannot assign the job directly. So ignore that. In the second row, again there are 2 0, you cannot assign. Again in row number 3, there are 2 zeros, you cannot assign. In row 4, there is only 1 0 available. So if there is only 1 0 available, that particular job or cell will be assigned. The moment the cell is assigned, all other values of 0 in either in that same row or in that column will get crossed out. Okay, all the rows were taken out. Now we go column wise. In the very first column, there's only 1 0. So yes, that will be assigned. In the second column, there's only 1 0. That also will be assigned. In the third column, there's again 1 0, which will be assigned. Eventually, all the 4 rows and column has been assigned. So final solution, the optimal assignment is equal to, first A1 has been selected. Now your A1, okay, you'll have to check from your balance table. Your A1 is 9 plus we have B3 is 6 plus C2 is 20 and D4 is 0. So 9 plus 6 is 15 plus 20 is 35. So the optimal assignment or the optimal solution for the assignment problem in which we had unbalanced assignment problem under minimization is 35. So with this, we have completed the assignment problem, which was an unbalanced question under minimization question. Okay. So with this particular sum comes to an end. Thank you.